fucking.
That's what I think as well.
No, he's not just throwing shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he's got stakes in UFC, bro.
Yeah, it's in
That's
his
how
best
bad my
interest.
man is, bro. The new negotiation for my man, they gave him stake in the company. Now, it could be
That's
1%.
It makes sense.
Still,
Yeah,
He's
whatever
got
it
money
is,
though.
whatever it
You
is.
see that when you watch his story and that, he was coming in, like he weren't coming in this thing for the long run. He said, "I'm coming here, fuck shit up, make money, and I'm out."
Exactly.
That was
just
and
that.
he did that.
The thing is, it's
Literally.
weird, yeah, because I don't like McGregor, but I love Mayweather. And they're pretty much the same guy.
I don't know
Pretty
though.
much.
I wouldn't say that though.
Nah, they are.
Mayweather's just
a
the
bit
guy.
sour.
I don't know what. There's something about man that's just.
He's not lost.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. That's all it is.
He just
If
gets
McGregor hadn't lost before,
Yeah,
I might be looking at him the same
way, innit?
Trust me.
Bad, you know.
And he lost against Mayweather.
That
That would have been that was a bullshit fight.
He was never gonna win that.
And I don't think he wanted to win that either. I think he just was going in there to just make money. He looked at it
No,
like
I think it's a
He
bit of
wanted
both,
the
innit? He wanted to
competition.
win.
Yeah,
He knows
he
he's not
knew
gonna win.
he's
though.
not
The
winning
main
boxing.
thing is give
He's
you
gonna
that
try his
30
best,
mil, whatever
He
it
knew the
was,
scale of it, innit? He
Yeah.
knew how many people would be looking.
Mayweather's a
Well,
smart guy,
if
man.
ask me to get in the ring, mate, 30 mil, come bro, I'll fight him
What,
tomorrow.
against Mayweather?
Tonight.
I'll get banned.
Mayweather.
I'll
30
get
mil,
banned
I'll
up for
fight
30
you
mil.
tonight.
Y'all niggas ain't looking to wake up.
Nah, Mayweather's not knocking you out.
Why not? He's
What do you
fighting.
Mayweather's not knocking you out
No,
like
he's
that?
knocking
You
you
don't
out.
see
Don't-
what happened to Ricky
Bro,
Hatton
listen,
there.
he's knocking you out. He's knocking you out. But
Nah, you're getting
he's
knocked out.
He's not AJ.
Yeah, it's not AJ.
I'm
but
gonna recover.
Fam, that's even worse. I'd rather get banged by AJ because I know what I'm gonna get.
No,
Fam,
no.
Bro, if Mayweather
draw.
catches,
I don't want no
if
ice
Mayweather
fucking-
catches you properly, yeah, it's over.
It's
Imagine
Now,
AJ.
but obviously, I prefer AJ to hit
Why?
me because speed overpower all day,
Right, put
every
my man
day.
on
No,
Suicide watch.
Speed overpower
Yeah,
for taking licks.
You're on a mad thing, bro.
If I punch you quick,
Listen,
Bro,
I'm getting in the
I-
ring and I'm just running to Mayweather with my guard up. Knock me out, yeah, cool. 30 mil.
Yeah, I just want,
Yeah.
give it quick. I'll do my quick
And even if
flare.
I can't get up, I'm waiting for the ref. You know, he's go, what? And I'm like,
I'll take it.
yo, ref is like, oh, not yet. 30 mil.
Nah,
Cheers,
I
bro.
tried though. But did you see the guy the fight that he had with the Chinese guy?
Oh,
That's
that
the
was-
most money.
that's
That's
gas. That's gas.
That was
No,
silly.
I think I did see it as a
Yeah, that was
joke.
silliness.
It's gas, it's gas.
pointless, man.
Listen, what did he say?
That
though?
family was mad
What did he
rich.
get? 7. What did he
You're
get?
not stupid people.
Yeah, that family was
Imagine-
mad rich in it.
Like,
family that-
that type of thing doesn't even matter to him. This guy's got $1 million checks he's not cashed.
Yeah, I don't.
You get me?
I hear,
happy.
Nah,
you hear stories all the time. Like I don't.
You get
Who
me?
knows, innit? Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah.
it just seems so stupid to not cash a check.
Yeah.
Because.
Bro, but nah, you gotta think you've got so much money that why do you need to cash
Brother,
a
'cause I
check?
don't know whether the company's gonna have this money.
After a certain amount of money, do you even care?
Because obviously, it's
No,
that's what I'm
because
saying.
that check is yours
if you're-
anyways. That
if
means
you're
that the money is
millionaire,
yours.
like-
No, obviously we don't know in it. But you see, 50 Cent, that's my man. Used to be my man's
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah.
My man saying, my man, the way my man spends money in comparison to how he makes money.
Yeah.
Is, yeah.
Frivolous, innit?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
your outflow and your inflow.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
'cause
expenses.
Remember
outweigh
when he's
now.
fighting on that 200, 300 million pound checks and that? Sweet. But you're not fighting no more, you don't have an income no more. Well, you will have an income, but it's not 300 mil every once a year or twice a year.
The way I see AJ moving, though, I feel like he's got it.
Oh, he's pattern.
Because he don't spend
That's what I'm
mad.
saying,
He don't.
bro.
He's.
Boy,
Shit,
you almost
he's got
fumbled
pounds.
the bag though.
Why?
With
What do you mean?
Andrew Ruiz.
Bro, that could have been everything for him. If he didn't win the second fight
If
like he
AJ
did,
stops fighting,
yo,
he's
it would
just
have been a
gonna
wrap.
model
It
and
would have
be
been a
good.
wrap. Nah,
Don't
bro.
worry.
Nah, but
Fam,
I reckon
if he's not
AJ's
the
open
one-
businesses and I reckon he's sorted out his money.
Fam,
Like,
isn't
he don't look
isn't
dumb.
he part owner of Matchroom or something? Does he not
He's
own a
got
percentage?
shares. He's probably got percentages.
Fam, he's
I don't
sorted
think
for
he owns
life.
it.
Oh, he's done? Yeah, bro.
He's got something, bro.
That's not fighting tomorrow, me. If I'm
He's got something. He's got something, man.
Nah, you can tell he's got some
Yeah.
kind of goals though. So
Even
you won't just stop
what's
fighting.
I don't even rate him as a boxer, to be honest.
I think he's alright though.
Chris
Not my favourite.
Eubank. Even look at Chris Eubank. Like he must have patterned his money as well.
Yeah, he's still
Because
living
to
that
now
kind of
he's
sick.
still living good.
Well, from this is what I'm saying. It's all perception.
Boxing, bro.
It's all perception though, because we might think that they're living sick, but
That's
Who
true.
knows?
That's true. That's true.
You might just be living okay.
man
Yeah,
could
yeah.
And middle class.
man could just have
upper
a sick social media guy. You get me? Take these snaps.
Anywho, we're back again. Another week on the podcast. Talk the Tings. You're here with the man, them. I'm here with my guy.
MK.
From the south side of that, London, and I'm here with my guy Fee from the 0161. And then from behind the camera onto the hot seat, we've got man like DC, aka Denmark, in the building. But yeah, we're back again. How's your week been this week, fellas? What's been cracking? Anything happened worth talking about?
Bro, it's only that thing from I told man about my daughter's school.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Share it.
She just started school. And,
Oh my God, someone started as well.
there's a naughty guy in her class, innit?
It's the worst side, man. Oh my God.
Because my daughter is like a girl, a proper girly girl, isn't it? She's a girl like that, bro. So like, the man's already licked her brethren. So it's like he's gonna move down the future.
Yo, tell her you can't let that happen.
Oh my God.
Baby, you can't let that happen, baby.
Feels good outside the window. Feels good like I said. Teach him like this.
I let man know.
I've realised, growing up, the only thing you can do in them situations, is not focus on him. Just teach your daughter what's the right, you know what I mean, and what kind of manner out there.
But you know what it is though, bro? Like, I'm a man, innit? So like, if I had a son, it'd be way easier for me, innit? Because I was telling bro, licking back, bro. I can't really
You do that.
My son, hell yeah, bro. Licking. Listen, I was told as a kid.
Yeah, trust me.
I was told as a
Why
kid,
not?
if a man licks you in school, you lick him back, and if he's bigger than you, you get a brick. And there's no cap.
Wait, no. I just got what you were saying.
Yeah.
So man's being physical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just understood.
Oh, you thought lick like?
Yeah.
Lick. I would have told her to slap him. Same
Fucking licking you for
Corona.
Are you okay, little boy?
Little
boy, you okay?
Yeah, literally, man. So I'll keep my man updated, innit? How that goes. If you see me in Leeds on a Tuesday,
Bang it up.
Feels got his whole
Or
shower man uniform.
If you don't see him on the next podcast,
We'll give you guys an update. But and a few things. Flipping, did you man watch the Grand Daily Awards?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it, but I did hear about it. I saw people won the nominees and all that stuff.
Grand Daily Awards was kind of sick still.
Look how they did it.
Yeah, it was different, innit? Like, the virtual thing, I didn't think it would have worked as well as it normally is, because I like the atmosphere that you get, from the last couple that they've had.
Yeah.
So did you man watch it live or did you watch it?
Nah, I just missed it. I just got home after it finished.
I watched the full thing though, but it was on the YouTube, innit? But
no, I think it's sick, and you still kind of get that kind of little vibe because when they win, they come up with they have the speech and they've got the crowd in the back kind of thing, like cheering, and you hear all the noises and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of sick. But Kano's performance. Stand out.
You know when you just on Insta, you see the comments and that saying it was like Dave's thing.
Nah, it's better than Dave's thing. It's big Dave's thing. Shit, you get me? That
I wouldn't say
Alright, let me explain myself. Because I do this a lot. I just chat and don't explain myself. You get me? So what I mean by that is because someone said this to me as well, that they tried to compare it to Dave in it, and I was like, it's not the same because Dave is more lyrical, so you have to listen to what he's saying, whereas this is visual, it's emotive in it.
I don't know about that even,
bro. With
Dave is more lyrical than Kano.
No, in terms of his performances, I'm talking his performances. You're not listening to what I'm saying. We're talking about the performance in the award show. When Dave does an award show, he's doing a vocal thing. He's not doing something like this.
Like
a film.
more
This is like a monologue scene. You get me?
But that's what made it so
Dave
sick.
doesn't do that. That's what I'm saying.
Award shows are not usually like this anyway, so you wouldn't.
No, but there is stuff that happen like this in award shows. They do play them. But what I'm saying is he's more of the acting side. Dave is now getting onto that, obviously through Top Boy and whatnot. But this is Kano's thing, innit?
I ain't seen it, so I don't even.
The thing is hard. It's hard.
Sick, though.
Like the way that it just goes from the start, and you don't even think that that's gonna happen, and you just think it's just a normal performance when he's in the car, and then boom, the police come, grips him up, punch him up, knock on the window, and he's not even answering. But this is like it was so real, because it's real life. This is what actually happens, and people don't understand that. Like man can just be sat there, non-responsive. They're gonna be acting like this rather than taking a calmer approach, if you know what I mean. But it was a good watch.
You got any DBE fans here?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Slap,
I don't like the way you
Next
said
topic.
yeah. I don't like the way you said
Next
that.
topic.
No.
Why?
I'm not a slap.
Pull up, my guy.
No.
What happened?
They went to war,
What's your bars with?
They went to war, isn't it?
Talk the thing, man. That's not what you was gonna say. Talk the
Nah,
thing.
no. Nah, I rate them as people, yeah.
Yeah.
The music though, it's not for me.
You
Innit?
think it's me?
I rate them as people.
What about?
And I rate the process.
What about the music? Is it?
It just hasn't like connected
The content.
with me, innit?
Or the way
Nah,
it sounds?
not even the content. The content's sick for me as well, I think. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. The music itself is just not my. There's tunes that are wavy, obviously, like the big tunes, but yeah, the majority of the
As a
catalog
whole,
isn't.
you're not feeling it.
Chat to me.
Oh, you're sorry.
You need to.
Maybe I listen to the
That best music isn't the big tunes that you
Okay,
see.
that's true, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm one of them people. I love the big singles. You get me?
Oh, I'm the opposite, bro.
Okay.
The big single, I don't even want to hear that. When I get the album, I'm skipping the.
That's just the crowd piece.
I'm probably I was like that with Max B. Like all the tunes that everyone knew of Max B, I was like, nah, that's not it. That's not it.
But
And
that
then
tends to
I'll
be
show
like
someone
that.
a Max B and they'll be like, ooh, like, yeah. This
Now,
is it.
don't you think that tends to be the normal trend though? Because with the tracks that are the more the mainstream tracks, they're just the tracks for everybody in it. Like I think when you actually like the artist, you prefer his more.
No, 100%. But I think maybe
it's
it's because coming from an artist perspective, I know the process it takes to make a banger. You get me? So I appreciate them a bit more. You get me? When I see an artist drop a banger, I appreciate that. You get me? It's sick. But yeah, so
Makes sense.
What awards did they win?
The rating awards?
I didn't understand why they got 2 for best melody of the year. It doesn't make sense. Like if you was gonna
best what?
best male act of the year. Like I understand that they're both part of the same act, but I didn't understand why you wouldn't separate the two. Because I'm sure if it was a separate thing.
What are you saying that they got 2 awards?
Yeah, so they both got the best male award.
Yeah, they're a group, innit?
Yeah, I know that they're a group, but what
So
I'm saying is,
I
why
should
are they
have
in
the
a
award for 6 months?
He's saying they should
what I'm
have
saying
been
is they
nominated.
shouldn't have even been in there because technically it's a group.
No,
thing.
but I think why they didn't.
It should be a singular person.
Why there was no group
You
though?
get me?
No.
So
the key word is act. Act.
Oh yeah, male. Okay.
All right.
Because I think the reason why though is because there wasn't a group category. I don't think there is enough like wavy groups like that. Yeah,
I agree.
You nominate for awards.
Who else?
Western.
Woo, Western. Yeah.
NSG.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah, alright.
You could put OFB in a good
you
this.
could.
Yeah,
Now you could definitely do that.
And you could
I
probably
see,
name.
then you could do SM.
You could probably do another.
You could do it.
There's a
6,
couple of
7.
them. Yeah.
Alright.
They could have done that.
Well, that's not
quite proven.
That's not the name no more, is it? What's the name now?
Of what?
No.
Oh no, not 6, 7.
Y'all talk about
Sound Boys, yeah, Section Boys. That's it.
I might call them Sound
I
Boys.
know.
You know. Sound Boy.
What are they doing now?
Smoke Boys.
Nah,
Did you hear the fuckery around that though?
that is
Manager trademark the name.
Yeah.
It was their uncle as well, I'm sure.
No,
Yeah.
it was a separate. I swear it was a separate body that trademarked it while there was actually the act in it, and then they tried to make money from the name to put on like branding and stuff. It was already trademarked, so then they tried to go through legal disputes and that, and it didn't work. They lost.
You know, I would.
So now they have to change the name.
If I'm my man who owns the trademark,
Yeah.
I'm letting them run it up.
Yeah.
Then I'm hitting man with the
But at the same time though, remember they were kind of at their peak when that happened.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying
since
as
then,
well.
it's not really.
Nah, since then they flopped.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to use them words. I'm not using them words because I don't think an artist could ever really truly flop. But since then, they haven't had the same.
They're not the same.
No man, to me it takes one tune from like they can make a banger tomorrow and just come back.
They could, but
Yeah.
then it's about consistency.
They've been flopping. The whole time until
They've been flopping.
Reality of it, innit?
And it's sad as well because they were doing well. They were
But
doing
that
well.
kind of slowed them down a bit.
I think it was a bit too
early.
Slightly too early, G.
It's like 6,
Because
7,
that was when
yeah,
6, 7
the test of time
was
and-
Section Boys, 6, 7,
and then everyone else
and then everything else happened afterwards. Do you get me? Like where we are now isn't where we was. Nah, 5 years ago, it wasn't like how it is now.
Right now, it's going off now.
Yeah, it's like peak time right now.
I don't know what I thought about Mo Gilligan though at the GRM Awards though. He didn't really bring it for me this time. Yeah, I liked his presenting on this one, yeah, but it wasn't. The first one was authentic. You can tell this one he's now in the scene. You get me?
But I think
that's what happens though.
Yeah. There's just not a crowd to react with. I think he's a crowd guy. You get me? He's like,
yeah, that's true.
That's where he's because like even all the impromptu bits that happen last time with Naughty Boy and all them them little bits you get when the crowd is there.
Probably as well when you're performing as well. Like you do get the energy from the crowd.
Remember, he's not a personality. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian as well.
That's his bread and butter. So you need crowd to be a comedian.
Makes sense. But yeah, another thing that I didn't quite understand about this GRM Awards, Steph London won an award and she's not released anything, she's not done anything, and I know it's based on votes and whatnot, but that shouldn't be allowed. Like the categories should be based on obviously people who have actually done shit. So if it's a female award, I want to see all the females who are out there pushing their stuff and who are hot on the press right now.
Because there's a lot of females, there's a lot.
No, but the thing is, the category was actually packed. I think that was the longest category, the biggest one.
And you have
to rate. That's just an overload.
You have to rate.
Give someone else a chance.
Most people would come out and say, "Yeah, why? I don't know why I'm winning." They'll just accept it. So I rate her for that part.
Yeah, but Steph though, she's a real type of person, isn't it? She's not like one
to be fair as well, like
she's had bare
she's top tier in her.
Yeah, but she's always come out on top though.
She's top, like, because
if you think about
she can rap as well.
She can bar.
She can make bangers. She can make like bash like. She's top.
IMDb tried it, got seckled in real life.
In real life though, but that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Who's the woman
who put on Stephanie?
No, there was a woman.
La Familia.
It was called.
Was it
Miss La Familia, the one from Birmingham?
And you didn't listen to what IMDb said. IMDb said, look, where it happened is. She said I could have behaved like that. I could have behaved. Nah, you gotta take that in content though. You have to take that in content.
Nah,
you can't. You can't get to a certain thing and behave like that.
Nah, listen, if you do that, act bad in it.
Don't tell me. I don't know what she said in it. So.
Yeah.
But let me paraphrase. Don't tell me.
By the way, I'm an IMDb fan, so I'm standing up
see me, and then it's
hi. And not be on.
You're alright.
You cross the line when you say certain things.
I don't even know how it got started, but I've seen the result. But yeah, I don't know.
She got seckled.
Remember, if I'm minding my business and you say you send for me, and I see you,
that's the thing.
I need you to be keeping that same energy.
That's the thing. If there's no back and forth, it's literally just coming from one person. What can you do at the end of the day?
It's gonna be different with La Familia though, because she's
another big girl.
Yeah, she made a tune in it. The whole video was it not good? I thought it was cold.
I thought it was
cold. I have not listened to it.
Steph's not sending. Steph's got a swimming pool in the house, bro. She's not sending back for her. She don't care about her.
From people that listen to music, obviously, bare music or whatever. Why do you think sometimes it can't just be music? Why does it have to go like crossing? Especially with females, it seems like.
No, but not familiar. She had an interview though. She had an interview with is it cadets?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Whatever. And she had
La Familia.
Yeah. She had an interview with some girl, and she was basically saying what was she saying? I think she wants to keep it music. But
yeah, she does. I've seen the chop shop.
You don't really know.
Okay,
though.
But
you don't really know.
Has she said anything? Because I think it can be kept music. Everyone's different, but you can keep it music as long as you don't cross certain lines. Don't say certain things.
So do you think? So you think there is what? All right. What would be the lines that you think?
Suck my mum, suck my dick.
Nah, but look at the thing that Jammer used to do.
Nah, but
like listening to Wiley, like there used to be bars, bro. Like man was crossing the lines, but I guess man knew it was just music. I guess it's how I guess it's you, your morals, how you take it.
Is that why grime kind of because the authenticity wasn't
there?
Brother, you know, you cannot tell man suck man's mum, bro.
Never in much life. If you try, imagine like if you tried to do that in Jamaica, bro.
I see this whole thing different now. Me,
you get me?
I would have been on
now as a more mature person.
in
real life, if you try to do them things, it's not gonna end well.
I would have been on this though, maybe
you're
like
gonna get clapped
a few years back, but nowadays I'm just kind of like I choose what affects me in it, so it's one of them.
Right, but I think we have to keep those standards somewhere. I don't think we can allow you to just be saying these things.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be
sitting in a cell.
I'm saying say whatever you want.
Because a man said something.
You get me?
I'm not sitting in a cell because a man said to me something.
Yeah. You can say whatever you want.
I'm at home watching Netflix. You can
say this now until you're in the situation. Man's in your grill and he's telling you to suck your mum with force.
You get
me? Man's in your face say suck.
No, that's why I said. No, that's why
you're not gonna have that. I know you.
That's why I said you can say what you want. You can say what you want.
Exactly.
You get me? There's obviously points where it changes, but you can.
I've said on this podcast bare times. Listen, you can say what you want to me as long as you don't put your hands on me.
Because I choose what affects me at the end of the day.
I'm cool with it.
All you want,
and I want you to put your hands on me first. So when feds come, it was self-defense. That's what I'm saying, innit?
I hear that.
Because obviously, like,
but that's a smart way of thinking.
Think about how much time someone's gonna say something to you.
It's just about the level of disrespect.
Exactly.
Is
it?
It depends what day.
Nothing has to happen, bro. We can keep it music. Just keep it.
I'm saying, depending on what day
when you lower the tone,
depends on your mood.
Because if
you wake up out of your bed on the wrong day and something like that happens, it's not gonna end.
No, but
if you're having a good day and that happens now, you might let it blind just because you're having a good day.
Let's put it in context. Let's put it in context then. Imagine you're Mayweather and someone seeing the first reaction that you had to that year. How many back-to-back are you going to get? When's it going to be enough? You get me? Yeah. It's best to just let people just say what they want.
Exactly.
And then, you get me? But if it gets physical, then he's got a right to defend himself.
Exactly.
That's
or Joe, it could, or the flip side of that, man tell man suck his mum. He gets finished. Nobody else ever
exactly because people have seen the effect of what happens.
I don't feel like that.
No, but physical. But listen. But even what you were saying earlier, though, you would take licks for 30 mil. You get me? So what makes the context different? Man, if you're Mayweather, man might just take a couple licks for a little lawsuit. You get
and
me?
then sue him.
Exactly. So
think how much man though from yard. How many men are in the grave and how many prison? Just for that sucking mum.
Just see how many people are amputated walking around with one leg, half a knee and shit.
What happened? I said to my man, sucking mum.
Yeah, it's not. Obviously, I'm not trying to go jail for
silliness.
But he might hold a quick
jab.
And I'm not saying me. I'm just saying in reference to artists, bro. Like, No, I know where we're from in our community, bro. That's a very disrespectful thing.
There's certain
the pinnacle.
If you see the artist now, especially if they're yard artists, it's
alright. So why is it a pinnacle? Let's talk about that. Why is it a pinnacle? Why
where you come from?
Yeah, but why is it?
Yeah.
But is it learned? I feel like it's learned behavior though, because I feel like certain man will react to that because they know that other man would have reacted.
They've seen it when a man is at he's furious. Suck your mother, your blah 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 and da 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 da. You get me?
But
that's when they've seen it, and then they're just saying it because obviously
you get me. That's what I'm saying.
You're living in a fantasy.
You have to look at the flip side though. It's. I know how disrespectful you're trying to be to me.
By saying
that. Well, that's cool.
You're trying to hit.
You're really trying to
core.
Again, you can
get me.
say what
where I come from.
What if someone spits on you, bro? Like,
that's what I said. You can say what you want.
Is that a lie?
It's a different thing. If it gets physical or anything like that, and spitting and you put, it's all different when it gets physical. But if you can say what you want,
alright.
I mean, you should be able to control
I do agree with you. In reality, from man's culture, I know that if you say certain things, don't now be surprised.
Alright, this is perfect. You know why this is perfect? Yeah, because we're gonna go on to the C-Biz documentary.
Oh, you know,
this fits in perfect because
before we have to. Did you not say Dutchavelli won?
Oh yeah. He won football. He had performances.
Shout out Dutch.
And this was his year.
He was the breakthrough artist as well. Because Meeks didn't. didn't win.
No, it
he didn't win, bro.
It was.
Shit, was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Dutch.
it was Dutch, yeah.
He won over him.
Yeah, it was Dutch.
Yeah.
See with that, yeah.
Alright, Dutch.
Fair.
Nah.
But it's not. It's not.
fair.
It's not.
It's
No.
fair.
No, it's not.
It's definitely not.
It's
fair.
not.
Nah. No, I'm not even capping. No.
It's
You
not.
no bias or anything like that. You
I
know
don't
why
think
it's not
it is.
fair? Because Dutch hasn't been here as long.
No, but that's why it's
What do you
breakthrough.
mean?
Nah, but in
Dutch
in
has
terms
been
of
here.
He's been there for a bit.
not for the full
Which
year.
year? He's been here.
He only started his running like what, November, September.
Well, alright, so would
Meeks
you
was
say
there from all
imagine
start of last year? You can't do
so
that.
imagine you're not here for 6 months and then in the last 6 months of the year you get
Alright,
2 number 1 singles.
It is.
You say
Alright,
you can't count that.
I'm
Let-
eligible, you get me? That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
should we break down some stats?
Go on.
Meeks' channel. Meeks is getting millions of views on
Views,
his own
views,
channel.
views,
You get me?
You get me? What does that mean?
Dutch is releasing.
It means a lot.
Dutch
Yeah,
is
it means a
releasing
lot.
on GRM, and this is go back to what I said at the start. GRM looks after their own
Fam.
because Dutch is bringing in the readies.
Fam.
Him and Steph are bringing in the
Listen,
readies. They're
Dutch-
gonna give him
fam.
the awards.
Dutch-
GB
listen,
bringing
listen,
the
listen,
readies.
listen to this.
They're gonna
Listen
put
to
this.
this.
Obviously,
Listen to this,
they
yeah.
do deserve it.
Listen.
Don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is. They deserve it because it's
Me,
in
I want
GRM's
you to
best interest to make them deserve
But
it.
listen to
It's
this.
in their interest to make
Listen to
them
this
pop.
now.
You get me?
Dutch and H
You get me?
just announced the Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Fam, are you
What's that got to do with
I'm
my
saying-
tune and my business? You get me?
But alright, so
Yeah.
would you rate? So you rate Meeks more than Dutch? Is that what you're
No,
saying? Your
should
preference.
should I tell you what I
Preference,
rate?
Yes.
Should I tell you what I rate? Yeah.
Mm.
And I feel like moving out of London when you're not like a London artist, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
And
No,
Meeks
they're
Meeks
Londoners.
is
They're gonna-
smashed it.
Bro,
Like, I'm from
Look
London,
at
yeah.
Meeks' videos, bro.
Meeks is
Let's not
smashed
talk
it, bro.
about his tunes. Look at the
Levels.
videos, bro.
And
he's
doing
sick,
it-
he's
doing
sick
it
at
on his own
rapping.
channel.
But
He's
this
doing it
is-
his own way. He's independent.
This
I don't
is-
know what Dutch's thing is.
This is all like personal attachments, but I'm saying, what
Yeah.
should you judge it on? What should the category be based
I'm
on? Should it be based on just
judging
the
it.
music?
No,
Should it just be
I'm
based
judging it on
stats?
everything, but the stats is the most important criteria I'm looking
I
at.
don't think
if
it
your stats are adding, what do you mean?
I don't think
it's
I don't
the
think that.
You know why that doesn't make any sense? Because if the stats don't add up and you're not getting the views, you're not gonna be on the channel anyway. You're
That
not getting the
nah,
GRM
that's not
ratings
true.
and
That's
that.
not what I
Yeah,
said,
you-
bro.
so what-
That's
so
not
what about-
I said.
what about
That's-
That's what
it's
I'm
not-
saying. I'm saying
it's
they
not
make-
the most important.
For me, it is.
Alright, think about it
it's
like this
not.
then. What about cultural impact? Because
There you
Jay-Z,
Alright,
he hasn't got the stats for.
Alright, cultural impact.
I'm
He
saying
hasn't
that
got the stats like that.
you can
But
have
he's the
you can
most
have
culturally
you can have the
impactful
most views, but if every car is playing
Yeah,
my man's
that's
tune,
what
I'm
and
saying.
everything's playing my man's tune,
I feel like when
my man's
then-
tune,
But then
It's
it
all
goes
the
back down to
bacteria, man.
streaming stats.
That's
then.
why I
Who's got
rate-
the most streaming
That's why I rate
You get me?
IMDb.
In
She
the end,
said
it comes down.
I'm not
stats.
messing with no grind daily, no nothing. She's releases everything on her channel. Like she's done everything
that's
by
like an
herself.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's,
Even like Misha B as well. Like I rate them because they're not even from London, so it's hard for them anyway. And IMDb just done it. She's got her talent, she's got her skill, and she's smashed it. That's why I rate it, fam.
She's doing her own thing.
116 on
Mm-hmm. And look at her, she weren't even
So
on
I
that
might
as
be
well.
biased by saying Meek, but I don't even think I'm being biased. I think literally he's done a lot and he's made the London lot know who he is.
who he is.
know his
And
tunes.
accept it.
Think about the tunes that Dutch Valley's
Name
dropped.
them. Oh, give me.
You get me? Like I don't know, just I don't
Surely,
know by
surely.
itself. fam.
Alright,
I don't know
can't
by
stop walking.
itself.
Alright, name a
You
Dutch
understand what
tune
I'm
by
saying?
himself.
Did man not hear
That
that?
has
Why does that
banged.
matter?
Why? Because Meeks' tracks are mostly by himself.
But why does that
if not
matter?
all of them are
Why
by
does that
himself.
matter? In this
That are the ones
context,
that
why
are
does that
ringing
matter?
bells.
That phone matters, bro.
In this
You get
context,
me?
why does that
That
matter?
phone matters, bro.
because
Is he
it's-
on the tune?
The artist
Is he
of the
on
year.
the
You
tune?
can't be the
You're
artist
feature-
of the year if you're just blowing up off
No,
features, because that's
breakthrough of
not
the year.
just.
Breakthrough of the
But
year.
even
Or he's
still,
artist of the year
even
too,
still, even still, breakthrough.
Steph,
You
his
can't
sister.
break through off features. You got to break through by yourself and then get the features from
Dutch
that.
got tape.
You get me?
I don't.
My
Yeah.
God Diaries just come out.
No, that's
Yeah.
a track.
It's a
That's
track.
a track,
It's a
that's a
track.
I thought it was a.
Nah,
Everybody
nah,
thought
nah, nah.
it is gonna be a tape.
It
but
probably
the
will.
tape hasn't come. That's just
Has
a
he got
track.
tape before this?
No,
Oh, well,
that's
come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Is he
Meeks
signed?
released the app.
Is he signed?
Probably.
But this
I
is
don't
your
know.
criteria. That's what I'm saying. This is your personal
Is he signed?
criteria. It all depends.
I'll see.
Yeah.
He's got big
So
sis.
then what are we talking?
Anyway, moving on swiftly.
Shout out to Dutch, by the way.
Shout
Yeah,
out
deserves
to
it.
Dutch.
But
Shout
my
out
sister
to me.
signed him.
I rate.
Yeah.
Come on.
You have to rate anybody that's making movement.
Anyway,
Anybody that's
everybody.
doing shit.
You
Man.
get me?
But you know the ones who do it from the mud, like
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
independent.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
Meeks
rate.
deserves his shot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Lovely. But we'll keep it pushing anyway. Back onto the point where this all stemmed from. We was talking about the CBiz documentary that's just come out on Link Up TV. Boy, I don't know about that one, you know. I'm a Nines fan, innit? So, boy, that to me was like a dig at Nines. My man sent shots. The Nines film came out. My man's on having his run, releasing all of these bad boy videos, and CBiz is like, nah, I have to be heard. This guy that you guys love, he's not the guy that you guys should be loving like that. And he tried to say his story. Nah, he didn't say it. He did.
Well,
he did.
The main
part of it was about Nines. Come on, fam.
Like when
My man said, this guy, he didn't even say his name, he referred to him as that guy. That guy thought he was some guy. No. Yeah, obviously. You know what
the only thing, I don't feel like I can mention because I don't know the politics. Because obviously CBiz was saying his brother respects my gangster, innit?
Yeah, that's the main
so
thing.
I'm a Nines fan too.
It's the way he said
to
it.
Me, I'm a Nines fan too.
Yeah.
The last time we heard Nines talk about CBiz, what did he say?
What? Come and get your chain back, you
Nah,
nigga.
it wasn't that. It was the freestyle. He said, I'm ahead of them dudes, and next time I make that old nigga famous, he'll be dead on the news. It was CBiz, innit?
Alright, yeah, but that was after he got shot at.
He's got beef with the other side as well, you know. The South Kilburn, and there's Thingy as well.
It could be.
Nah, but I swear that was.
It could be
not. I think not about Biz because in public.
Yeah.
That's who had the back and forth.
Alright,
chain and the something and the.
But wasn't that after the shooting where he tried to shoot at?
If that's the last thing that that my man said about you. Telling me my man don't have a right to.
Nah, but what I'm saying.
Hold on, one thing just to say as well. I watched a documentary about Nines' brother, innit, and I think it was. I'm not really gonna say, but I think it's obviously someone from like CBiz's side that's bodied him. So that's what I'm saying. So your side.
No speculation.
No, but obviously it's the documentary's on YouTube, fam.
Yeah,
I feel like but at the same time, this is
on YouTube.
This is all speculation.
It's a proper documentary though. So they're basically saying it shows stuff obviously about Nines' brother getting nicked and that for blah blah blah. So what I'm basically saying is, like your side, maybe someone from your side has bodied my brother, and you're saying. Your brother expects my gangster, bro. That's a bit mad to say that, bro.
He said it.
This is real.
He said it in a way.
Yeah, but
but he said it in a way, where he doesn't understand. From what I took from this documentary CBiz has done, he doesn't understand why Nines is acting in a way that Nines is acting, and why he hates CBiz this much when there's no proof to say that. Boom! I was the guy behind your brother. You just hate me. But it is. My man said you should respect my gangster because your brother respected my gangster. Right. So basically, you should bow down because your brother knew the levels.
No. But obviously, man,
that is what he said.
Cool, that's what he said. But it's context, isn't it?
Yeah. So in
his chain got robbed, and Nines came on Instagram saying, playing his tune, dancing, but. Man got your chain.
Yeah, but
so it's not that he's not saying just Nines. You should just respect. Something happened in it. Like Nines made. He basically said Nines made it public first. Their areas have problems in it.
Nah, but if you watch, I'm gonna get the documentary on my phone. If you watch the documentary, it goes back. Like when CBiz has got a level 1 trim, bro. Like you get me, it goes back and it kind of explains, innit? Like their hoods, fam, have serious wars. So obviously, if a man, I don't know, and I don't know the politics behind it. But
basically, if you're CBiz and you're sat at home and you wake up one day, chain just got robbed last night.
It's gonna be on.
Then you see the man them on Instagram saying X, Y, and Z that the chain just got robbed. You're telling me you don't have a right to feel away.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Obviously, I'm not saying he doesn't have a right.
This is time. Ago,
you guys are not understanding yet what my point is. The reason why I said this was bad is because of what's happened. This has all been done for
that's what I'm saying.
Couple years now. This is like 2-3 years ago.
So I just feel like my man's come back up, and it's like, why have you done this link up?
My man's come and done the link up TV thing the day after Nines has released his film Crabs in the Bucket. Why would you do that? There's no need for that.
But these man don't do interviews.
Nah, I hear that. I'm not hearing that. But that interview was definitely filmed earlier. Yes or no?
CBiz is sat right here, bro, and we have to interview CBiz, bro. You think I'm not asking him?
Of course.
About the thing.
But that doesn't mean he has to answer it. No comment, move on. I don't want to talk about that.
mentally.
You get me? This is what I'm saying. So he made the choice, the active decision to put that out there. So obviously he still has a problem with the matter, and he's trying to address it. And he's, bro, it's chess, isn't it? You get me? My man did this on purpose.
That's not gonna
He's trying to bring Nines back into the crabs bucket. You get me?
Certain things I can't even talk on because certain things have like there's obviously a deeper,
deeper
story.
Obviously, from the
in the documentary, he did say something happened. He went to jail. While he was in jail, his sister died.
Yes.
You're telling me a man's not gonna feel a way about this whole situation? Of course,
the situation is not nothing to do with.
I don't really want to talk because it's
I can't say much about it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I'm qualified with the politics. All I say from the documentary that I watched, bruv, the ends have beef, bro. Man have dropped. You get me? So, with him probably saying that is just a thing of.
Nah, I hear what he's saying.
Like, your brother knows the levels, and it's like, from what I got from CBiz is like, yo, bro, your brother knew I was a gangster, and you obviously had to speak to your brother. You're not knowing the levels,
bro.
Like,
he's made tunes and he said mad disrespectful things in his tunes. So they're gonna ask him about the thing.
Yeah,
and he's decided to speak on it. I know what you're saying, the fact that why is he speaking on it,
but why now in it? My whole point is I don't care that he spoke.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was CBiz.
What I'm saying again, context to it because we don't know if anything's just happened.
My whole point is why out of the blue, you don't have this.
No, but
listen, man, you said that. You said your point. I want to speak.
Go on.
You get me? My man has said.
Don't make sense.
Just shut up, man. Listen, you get me? Stop talking. You get me? Anyway, my man has come out of nowhere, and released this interview that he had pre-recorded for God knows how long. You've decided and made Rashid aware that I want this video released today.
And that's definitely how things work. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
That's definitely how things work. Oh my God, are you guys thick? These guys have to have planned a release date for it, yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then. So why have you planned a release date after knowing that Crabs in the Bucket comes out a day before?
How do you know it was after?
Because
you don't know when it was filmed, you don't know when it was edited, you don't know what.
Shit. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
This is all assuming. This is all assuming. It's all assuming.
But how do you know CBiz?
This is what I'm saying, bro. It's all assuming. We don't know if something just we don't know if something just recently happened. We don't know nothing. We're just all assuming.
So coincidentally, alright. I go school with the nigga. Anyway. Coincidentally, Crabs releases. I'm saying Crabs releases. Fucking hell. Nines releases Crabs in the Bucket, and coincidentally, just so happens, I'm CBiz. I'm gonna release my documentary about my life.
It was released on Link Up.
Regardless, I'm doing it with Mr. Rashid.
I don't know if
CBiz like 15 years older than
that's what I'm saying. He's a big man. You get me? You could have released your thing a week later. You get me? Why now? Why a day after? It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think
maybe I'm overthinking it.
You're
but
over-putting
maybe.
But I'm not saying that's wrong. But I'm also saying I don't know if it's right either because we don't know.
Overall, anyway, the documentary was actually quite interesting. Even though I'm not a CBiz fan, I learned quite a lot about CBiz, and his life is pretty sick still. So everyone's rocking grills back in 15 and 05.
It's just good to see where artists then that you play.
Exactly. He is actually about his bars. It's not cap rap.
Because a lot of the time in music, it's not just the music you appreciate in it. It's the person behind it.
And all the footage was kind of sick as well.
Yeah, so
that was
good. Yeah, and obviously everyone will talk about the timing in that book.
Yeah. Obviously, it might just be coincidence. As I said, I may be overthinking it, but I think obviously these men are clever.
I just think you're putting it on CBiz when CBiz is not the sole entity involved in that situation. So you can't just say, why has he done it?
I'm not saying that, but overall, he would have had a judgment to say yay or nay. It's his documentary.
Cool.
I would have to say to you, yo, Biz, I'm releasing it on this date. Are you cool with that?
Okay.
He said yes.
So you're saying basically, if they had a date before all this, before Crabs in the Bucket got announced.
Exactly.
If they had listen.
Right,
so if they had a date and it was definitely gonna come out on that date, are you then saying CBiz should see that Nines is dropping something and then take his thing down.
No, exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
That's exactly my point though. He didn't have that. You get me? He started promoting it and everything before. You get me? Once Nines' stuff has already been in promotion and we've got a set date for when the Crabs in the Bucket film is going to drop. Then CBiz, well not maybe CBiz, I keep saying CBiz, it might not be CBiz, but Link Up TV and their marketing team have decided, boom, we're now going to do this on this day. While Nines' thing's going on because of the past beef and because it's going to generate more noise for our team. You get me?
Right.
It's tactical. It had to have been tactical.
And
in my opinion.
I don't disagree with that. And what I'm saying is, Link Up TV are they're in direct competition with on a media marketing thing. Yeah.
With everyone.
So for them, that timing makes sense.
Yeah, perfect.
It makes perfect sense because these two people are attached to each other. You know them. You know about my man because of mine. You know about my man because of mine. Do you get me? So that makes perfect sense from their perspective. Yeah. If you're CBiz, give a fuck about this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
you're not gonna say hold my thing back even though.
Yeah, fuck my man, bro. So why am I not releasing my thing then? If anything, I'm releasing my thing now because my man's thing's there. So that's why I don't really understand.
If anything, you should be happy to drop on the day. I think it's more like that because who knows?
So that's why,
That's the fun, guys. But alright, cool. I hear that point as well. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And obviously, because he doesn't like him anyway, he's just gonna say, yeah, do it, do the damn thing.
I'm not gonna lie though. When I saw the CB thing, I was like,
but I'm just not happy with that. As a Nines fan.
Nines is that? I said, bro, what's going on here? I just think, what's going on here? But
no, I did think it too.
It's all about views and promotion and getting your thing up.
Like you said, it's tactical, bro.
Yeah.
Moves are strategical out here, man.
Exactly. Wow, it's these three skeezers in it.
Man said skeezers.
Skeezers. Absolute dirt. Dead to the world. Nasty. Dog. Fierce. Dirty gal then. But yeah, these girls, these three in particular, I don't even know the names. I just know that one of them's Chief Keef's baby mum, innit? Basically, there's these other two skeezers, we're going to refer to them as skeezers. Flipping, these other two basically have done a podcast where they go on talking all of the gossip between sex with celebrities and how these guys are pretty much, it's pretty much entrapment, innit? They've entrapped these celebrities. And they're using their business because they've slept with these celebrities and putting it all on the podcast. So basically, Chief Keef's mum's come on this podcast now and she's talking all the smoke. She's saying Odell Beckham likes to have women shit on his chest. Wild. Like, let's just delve into that before we can't even move on.
Wait. Can I just say something though?
Come on.
Fam, if that's what he's into, you're exposed now. That's your business, bro.
Yeah, no, but fam,
we don't excuse it. We don't know if it's true.
This is what I'm saying. I find it hard to talk about these kind of things because she could be talking
allegedly.
Totally shit.
But this is the thing about it, in the whole podcast, what they're doing, allegedly. They say we don't want to catch no cases in it. So allegedly speaking, Odell Beckham
you should still be able to catch a case for this, man.
It's said it's defamation of character.
100%.
Especially using names like
she said
Odell Beckham.
She said that he brought her, flew her out, flew this bitch out from another side of the country to come to his crib, shit on his chest.
Can I ask a quick question? Has he got a wife and family?
He's got all of that.
Yeah.
So has he?
I don't know.
I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping it does for dramatic effect. You get me?
That's what I was trying to say. Like, imagine if he's got a family and kids and all that, fam. That's peak, bro. That's peak. That's horrible.
I think he may be single.
You know what?
That's horrible.
See how I feel about things like this, bro? Like, they're bad, innit? But I blame you for even dealing with
them things in the first place.
This level.
I hear that. I hear that.
Come on, bro.
I hear that.
I blame you for having those sexual fantasies.
I know who you are. I've never seen you play a game in a
but I know who you are.
I know who you are. So that means you're above.
No kids, no family, no life.
You want nothing, bro. You want nothing, bro. That's why he's out there. But,
alright.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, but still, fam. Obviously, alright.
You deserve
it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
The world deserves to know.
Alright, check it. He's living his best life. He's living. No.
I'm like.
No. What? So you're gonna let a girl shit on your chest?
No, I'm saying I'm kind of half and half.
So what are you?
I'm kind of. Where's that? I'm reacting to what you just said. I'm saying, I'm kind of half and half in the sense that, like, I don't know if you should be able to just say anything about anybody, but it's partly on him for dealing with them gal. So I'm kind of, I don't know.
Look, everyone knows in this room, yeah.
I don't know if you could just be able to say anything about.
You should be able to, man.
I don't think you should, you know.
Because
I don't think you should.
When you get to a certain,
listen, you get to a certain level where you're dealing with certain type of people who are not going to talk your business, isn't it? It's between. Not on the internet, innit? It's not on the internet.
So that's never a guarantee, though, man. When you're at certain
that's
levels.
on you, innit?
But exactly. You're at the level of fame where you have to be able to choose.
He had cancer for 4 years. It didn't come out because
true.
he know who he told. It was a proper things, innit? Like he kept it in a circle.
Told no one.
But to be fair though, everyone knows I'm true. If a girl shits on your chest, you know she's telling her girls, I just shitting on my man's
That's
chest.
the topic of the group chat for the next 3 weeks. What do you mean?
You're not just some.
Nah, you know what that is? You know what that is?
I'm trying to stick up for my boy.
Denmark, you see in our GC, we have the GC highlights where sometimes a past incident might get brought back up. That is
Over and over again.
highlight. Odell flew me out to shit on his chest.
Yeah,
Bitch.
that's cheek.
And then at first she said I couldn't do it. So the bitch is there.
Yeah. No, she said. I think she said.
I don't rate you for getting this far in the video.
What?
I didn't watch it.
I watched
but
the clip for 10 seconds.
The clip that I seen. She had to prove something, or she had to send a video or something to him. That's the clip that I seen. She had to send proof of what I don't know. I don't.
Oh,
it's
wow.
all too unbelievable.
I see some shit like
I
that.
don't know.
Next video.
But anyway, she allegedly shot on Odell Beckham's chest. Wild again. Odell.
You might think that's some rich nigga.
But
shit.
nigga,
Like that
yo,
Arab
bro,
Dubai guys.
Shit on their chest.
no.
Maybe it's like
What's rich?
like
Alright, what's
you
rich
get to a certain
niggerish
level.
about that? What's rich niggerish about someone
be real,
shitting on your chest?
Now be real.
I'll
I can't even judge. You could do what you want. Maybe it's not personally for me, but you could do what you want.
As long as it's not no pedophile.
I can't judge. Yeah. Apart from them
and rape and all that.
Let's put this into let's put this into perspective now. So when you're changing your baby's diaper and they have them mad flatulence and shit everywhere and it's all over you, are you happy with that?
No, but you're asking me.
No,
you're asking me.
It's not because this guy is asking a woman to do that on his chest
but
willingly.
No, but I don't.
He's saying, "Come on, please, hit me."
Me asking you asking me,
that's
and you
not
asking someone else, you might get a different answer.
Obviously, but
if that's what he's into, let him live.
Wild,
let him live a life.
Yeah, man,
live a life.
Anyway, the main point of
live a life. You get me?
Live a life.
Anyway,
if that's even true, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Allegedly.
He might be watching the video like,
what?
I don't even know you,
bro. You know,
But I agree with you though, and I think things like Twitter, Instagram, like it gives too much people opportunities to have opinions about other people, and it just destroys some people as well.
Because everybody then runs with it as the truth.
Yeah, we need me personally. I need someone with credibility to say they shot me.
Just real talk.
Not her, bro. She can't say it.
Let one
of the big ones say they shot on your chest. Then I'm like, he gets shot on for real.
He
really does be getting shit out.
Can't listen to what they say, man. Everyone's trying to make a quick buck out there as well, man. Like, I can't believe that shit.
But yeah, they went on to start talking about popcorn and why.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear about that
video. I saw that clip.
Shut them down. Shut them down. And she was like, oh yeah, she must have tried it. She must have said, I think it was something like, popcorn must have tried sliding the DMs or something like that. Or something to that effect in it. And then the other one was like, oh, who's popcorn? And they were saying that he's some Canadian rapper who he's from Canada? He might fly me out, all this bullshit and that, and then obviously he's replied and just shut them down, bro.
That's one of my pet peeves is like people
just talking in the dark.
Talking about them getting their DMs slid into. Yeah, everyone's.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone's DMs get slid.
Or when like people just say who they
even if you did slide in,
it's what it is.
It is what it is.
Keep that to yourself. Well done.
Exactly. I don't think it should be a big thing. I suppose on her side, she's just looking for a quick hype in it. So she's like, oh yeah, I got this man in my DMs. I got this man in my DMs. Yeah, man. Just a slide. Even if he got beat, you would probably just literally beat and then just
the world.
You'd have been escorted out.
These guys are letting them.
That's what I say to you. The world is going to shit, fam. The world is going to shit.
Irrelevant that he's slid in.
The world is going to shit. Like what people care about now is fuckery, bro.
Yeah.
Like I hear some shit people care about. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you care about that, bro?
I find it
Like,
horrible.
they're celebs, they're living, like, why the fuck do you care about that, bro? We gotta fix up, you know what I mean? I don't care, fam. Just like, Twitter at night, fam, you know, like, some people have opinions, like, yo, you don't have the right to have an opinion, bro. Like, what the fuck, fam? You don't have the right to have the opinion. I'm just like, this is what happens, bro. Like, yeah, man. That's why, yo, I won't come on social media, man. I don't know, like, bro. This thing is
I do it all the time.
Nah, I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter.
I'm on and off social media all the time. I have gaps in it.
Yeah,
So
you
I'll
need
just
to have
take-
a
I'll just
break.
take a couple
Yeah,
months
you
where
need
I'm
to
just
have
not
breaks.
posting anything.
Trust me, man.
I don't post on social media. Bro, if Instagram wasn't funny, bro, if there wasn't memes on there,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on it.
Well, you can kind of control it though, because I can, even when I'm on, I can still kind of control it in a sense. But you can start even another account that when you go on, that's the account that it lands on, kind of thing. So you can control what
Just
you see.
control, yeah.
Just don't follow
Need
anybody
that
on it. Or
because
mute everybody else.
It's a bit crazy, man.
Who knows?
I just want to see the banner.
That's it.
Exactly. Onto socials.
The money that you're gonna get from views and streams isn't worth.
It's not
the
worth
fucking
your integrity.
There's a
comes on.
There's a pattern of anybody
It's not worth it.
There's a pattern of anybody that deals with him anyway. There's a pattern. You'll get the big outburst at the start because everybody's like, oh yeah, he's doing this, and then a couple weeks later
Goes down.
and then he has to do something else that's mad disrespectful to get. It's just all the attention.
People are not listening to his music because the music's shit, bro. No one's to hear that.
How many views do you say? 3.8.
3.8
2 days.
in 2
And
days.
how many of them are gonna be
Full.
people? Like,
People that rate him.
Yeah.
No,
It's gonna
but
be
obviously there's some, but
white people that think it's acceptable to say the word nigger. I think he's cool as fuck because he's got pink hair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the worst thing
Tings,
was he
innit?
was interviewed
There
by
you
a
go.
black girl. I swear it's a black girl that's interviewed him. I couldn't have that because the second you say nigger, even accidentally, I'm bombing you.
I didn't see that
America's a
one. I
different
seen
place.
the when I just searched it. I seen
America's different.
you know that
Hella
is it
clout
Logan
chasers, man.
Paul or whatever his name.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think he's the one that I seen, but I didn't see the black girl one. Well, he's been in bare people's DMs, you know.
Yeah, he's begging it. He needs to get his story heard. This is
It's
why
just
he was
a-
trying
It's
to
weird
do
you
it.
say that as well because Tyson Fury say that when he was singing that Biggie song as well, and like bare people were going off and on.
Outrageous,
It's like
it is outrageous now. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't care if it's in a song or
It's
not.
not, I don't think it's outrageous.
I don't
is-
think it's outrageous.
Bro,
at all.
no, you know why it is, yeah? Because you know the severity of the word, regardless of if it's in a song and we say it and whatnot. Yes, of course, everybody knows
Nah, I
what
don't
nigger
think
means.
people do,
Everybody knows what the history of nigger is. Don't tell me that no one knows the history of what nigger
But then
is.
black people say it.
Nah, yeah, but black people say it, but that doesn't give you the right to say it. You know that it's wrong. Regardless of if we say it or not, yeah, that doesn't give you the right to say it.
Alright, so what?
But
what
we
do you
shouldn't.
think-
We
what do you
shouldn't be
think of-
saying that word.
What do you think of Fat? What do you think of Fat Joe? What do you think of Fat Joe?
Realistic, bro.
Nah, it's
What do you
not
think of What do you think of Fat
realistic
Joe
at all.
saying it?
What do you mean?
What do you think of Fat Joe
He
saying
shouldn't
it?
be saying it. He's not black. He's Puerto Rican. He's not black. If you're a black Latino, you can say that because you got black skin. You get me?
At this point, I think I'm just at a
If you
different
don't-
point where
maybe-
words are just words, man.
Yeah, words are just words
So-
until someone's screaming it in your face. You get me? On a night out,
But
then we'll
I
see
think-
how
I
it
think
doesn't
I
affect
think
you.
it
Then,
was.
innit? You
I
get me?
think it was us that really fucked it all up. I'm telling you the truth, because listen to this. If you're in chains and that, and you're a slave, and your slave master's calling you this word, yeah, and you know the word means what it means, yeah, and then you get free. Obviously, I know, like, how can I put it? Obviously, the whole
Brother, they wasn't even saying nigga until like the 70s, bro.
That's what I don't. It's not them people that have been saying it. It's the people that are disconnected with the word.
But then you got to take into account the context of which it's being said. We're not saying it in that context.
Neither is he.
Yeah, but so what? But he's saying it knowing the effect of the context that these type of people said it in. You get me?
But so I just think we're too smart to even.
You get me? It's
an ism and schism. It's an ism and schism. You get me?
Yeah, it's tit for tat.
You're either with it, you're not. It's mine.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have eradicated.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it in front of me.
I'm just aware
that means they know it's wrong, you know.
This is what
I'm. I understand what they're saying, but what I'm saying is unrealistic.
Yeah,
if you think about how big our culture is,
and how many people listen to our music.
Brother, wasn't there flipping? Was it Kendrick or something? One of them, man.
Or on the stage.
So he invited someone to come on stage. I think it was a little white girl. Yeah. What tune was it? Whatever tune it was, had nigga all in the chorus, all in the.
I think it might have been Drake. You know. I think Kendrick did it.
Times,
I think Kendrick did it, but then I think he looked at her like he better not say it, and she didn't say it or something. But I think on the Drake show, I think she said it. Something like that.
So you know, like you remember,
like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, look, are you telling me that white people are not at home when the tunes play? You think they're skipping niggas?
Nah, I don't know.
Is that what you're telling me?
Or they're playing the clean version? Maybe I don't know.
I'm not saying that they're not, but obviously.
Bro, I've heard black guys have sex with white girls. I heard black guys say, yeah, told her, nigga dick. Tell her that. And I'm thinking,
that's wild.
Them
guys are crazy. Are you mad? You think I could be banging a ting and she's screaming, plow me with that nigga dick? You're getting a bomb in your chin.
Everyone in this room.
Maybe to you that's the thing, where call me nigga, yeah.
But I'm saying everyone in this room knows a black guy that has done a thing.
Bounties is what we call it.
And I said it. I know Bear Man said it.
If you're letting a white girl call you a nigga while you're smashing her, you are a bounty. I don't want to get enough of that.
No,
I'm going to say that. You're a coconut. How is a white girl calling me nigga?
It's all about context. It's all about context. Because if you're seeing it like, listen, this is the slave trader's daughter, you get me? This is the slave trader's daughter, yes.
He's getting into his thing.
You have to have context.
That's his thing,
guys.
This is role play. This is role play, baby.
Guys, I can see it. We had that conversation, bro. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much.
But can never call me.
Some of them, the group was split, man.
But alright, so what would you do? You just stop.
I'm pulling out and giving you a clap in the back of your head. If you're in back shot or setting, you're getting a slap straight away.
I don't see this. What I'm saying.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's just
When I spoke to my guy said, listen, my guy said, yo, I was digging up Nani. I don't care. I'm not seeing her.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let a word that a girl says make me attack the girl. It don't. No words can do that.
I could just school her afterwards, man.
You wrap up. You wrap up the activities.
Guys, I'll probably lock it off in it, but like I want. I don't know.
That's getting locked off as that word exits the.
But I can see,
and you're holding a slap,
not locking that off, bro.
Yeah, that's them. Good for them. You're better than me. You get me? But I can't be beating a white girl, and a white girl's calling me nigga. What the hell? What is going on in life when this is acceptable? When this is freak shit? What the fuck? What are you talking about? That's like me banging the white girl and calling her a Nazi or something like that. What the hell? Yeah, the room's gone silent now. It's all awkward and shit now.
You both
it's the exact same thing. No, it's not right. The room went awkward because what I said was exactly the right thing, but because nigga is a more commonly used word, it's normal. It's okay to say it. No, you cannot call me a nigga if I'm beating you and you're a white girl. No way. But a black girl couldn't even do it. You get me?
Look at it from this perspective.
Go on.
You're beating her, bro.
I don't care.
So she likes you that much.
So she likes me that much that she's gonna racially abuse me. She likes me that much that she's gonna racially abuse me.
But again, you have to add context because I don't feel like any white girls just saying this. I feel like it's something that you might like and you request. You get me? Alright.
No.
There's no way a girl just randomly.
No, my man said, yo, she said it.
Randomly.
But this is what I'm saying.
Or did he request it?
This is what I'm saying.
Request it.
You got fam. You gotta think,
bro.
in sex, she's not many people like to talk about what do you like in sex and what you don't, what's okay for you and what's a no-go. Some people doing it, but some people like to test the waters first and see what happens. She's that type of bitch. She's tested the water. You're beating it, and you're thinking this is a nice white girl.
How do you know? She could be slapping my man before, and he was cool with it, mad cool with it. He wanted it. So now she thinks because she stereotyped.
But what made you think, bro? What made you think, bro? What made you think you're there beating this girl?
It's not a half an hour.
Right.
About this.
I know, but still.
Yeah. I hear you, but if you're freaking,
it's hard though because it's like. We use it so much against each other, and then other people think, well, if they're using it and they're not too bothered about it, why can't I say it? And then you say to other person, oh, you can't say it, but then man will say, yo, the white man was calling you this, because when a white person calls another black person nigger, they knock him out, but then the white person's thinking, but hold on, you lot call each other. Like, we're so smart, we don't need to use that word.
You can break this down to something so basic, like, let's say I start smoking weed when I'm young. Do you think my older family members, not mum and dad and that, but you think my older family members, male, could tell me anything about smoking weed? They smoke weed. Exactly. How can they tell me that I can't smoke weed?
That's perfect example, bro.
The thing about
can't, so and
another point is I contribute to it in a sense because I still use it in songs and all that kind of stuff. But it's been
that's probably like learned behaviour though, isn't it?
But it's been said that it's the most said word in songs ever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to take it.
I'm going to lick my nigga. Like,
it's the most used song lyric or song word ever. So it's one of them things where I don't know. It's like I don't think we need,
like I was just saying about my son in school when the kid called him it. He knew that word was wrong, and his reaction was that. So imagine me at home, like, yo, nigga, like he's gonna be looking at that, yo, but like, you told me not to. You get me? So that's what I'm basically trying to say.
I've had man say it to me in conversation that I'm not black, but they said it's smooth, smooth, and then they've had to say to me, oh, sorry, like. I say nigga.
I've had man that are telling a story and said it because someone else said it. And then they're still saying it. They're giving it a story. They're telling me a story about someone. You get me? Bro, it's still like it's still mind-boggling.
I was in yard, bro. I was in yard and fucking we were staying somewhere. I've gone to the bar.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Remember, gone to the bar and I'm chilling there and it's two American Donnies. And they're talking, nigga, like they're just saying it casually between themselves, bro. They've not even clocked me. And I've like, what? I've stopped. I've looked at them. They were like, clocked, oh shit, do you get me? And then they just did that thing. These are big men though, like, but big men to me, and I was young at the time, they look older in it. But they clocked, like, they know that it's not something that they should be doing. Yeah. But, bro, it's so, that feels cool to them, bro. That's what they think is cool.
That's what I'm saying. I chilled with Turkish,
white people,
Chinese.
That shit is not cool.
I chilled with Albanians, bro. Them man are sick, bro. They're around, bro. They're around black people. They listen to the music. So to them, it's just like I'm with all my black friends. I hear my black friends say nigga every day. They're cool with it. They're here. They're listening to the music. They're in their culture. They make rap. Yeah. You get me?
I'm not saying that the word as a whole isn't wrong. The word as a whole is wrong. We shouldn't use it. They shouldn't use it. But what I'm saying, if you're beating a girl, a white girl at that as a black man, and out of nowhere she calls me a nigger. Nigga, hit me with that dick one more time. No, whoa, stop.
I would just say
in the comments, in the comments, if you're a black guy and you beat another girl who's not black, she could be white, Asian, whatever, and she said something like, hit me with that nigga dick, let us know, man. Let us know, bro. Because I feel like it's happened bare times.
I would just say to people, because people, I would just say, if you are around black people, yeah, and they allow you to say nigger in their social group, then whatever in it. But just know that it's not acceptable around all of us. We don't accept it in it.
If
you're in your little thing, I don't know in it.
I'm gonna flip the script then. Just before we end on this one, I'm gonna flip the script. If a white man is banging a black girl and he calls her a nigger, is that alright?
You just saying that is mad.
Exactly.
Yo, you just saying that is
again. It's one
that's mad. Nigga about to cry and I'm joking.
That's
mad. That's mad. But that's down to her though. That's down to her, fam. We can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, I can't see that.
If she decides to say no, she might be, yo.
Just know that if I'm there and he starts, then it might be a problem, innit? But in their bedroom, they can do what the fuck they want.
I can't lie, I'm all about taking the power out of that shit, but that's what everybody has their own perspective on it, man. It'll be different in every social group, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. But anyway, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that,
man.
and we'll see you next week, innit?